Hello and welcome to the show. I am here today taking a look at a rather different game. This is a Production Line. It is all about building a car factory rather than the likes of kind of car mechanic simulator or My Summer Car, where you kind of build up a vehicle or sort of focus on a small number of vehicles, or even the likes of automation where you're kind of building your own custom car. That kind of has a little bit of factory building, but nothing to the point that this does. It's all about building. We'll very quickly see. Yeah, the physical building that we're going to be building cars in. We're going to start off with the first one. At the moment, this is in early access. I believe it's on Steam Greenlight. I've got it from Good Old Games. You can get it on their kind of loader, if you like. So yeah, this is a factory. This is the place that we are going to be starting work in. So, the way that it all works, we've got these various different bits and pieces. So we need a chassis assembly, a body fitting, a paint booth, engine fit, accessories fit, electrics fit, a quality check, and then an export. And the car will roll through all of these stages, and then it'll be sold. Hopefully, at least. And it's kind of how we line these up to be the most efficient. And I love this kind of game as well, this sort of style of thing, faffing around until your heart's content with building stuff. So first thing we need is resources. So we get this resource importer. Now this can only go at certain places on the level. So these little windows here are where the resources can come in, and there are 3 of them at the moment. I don't think we can change, once you've started a level, once you've loaded a level, I don't think we can change those. I do believe you can buy and expand over into this sort of way if we want. We're going to start work over here. My plan is, so these little doors down here are where the export centers go. My plan is that we're going to try and build a vaguely straight line from over here to down there and export the cars. So it gives us a bit of space to expand the sort of production line as and when we need it. So we're going to have a resource importer here. We are also going to stick a, where has it gone? Supply stockpile next to it, so that the resources can come in. And if we should happen to have excess resources, I doubt we're going to, but when we do, I say when, they should appear over here. So we need a conveyor to move the resources around, so we'll just conveyor that over there. And that will be that. Now, for vehicle bits and pieces, we start off with the chassis assembly. Now, I can put this right up against the wall. I'm going to try and be a little bit careful in that, just give it a little bit of space to possibly... actually, no, we can put it right up against this wall because we're not going to be expanding into the locked-off area just yet. So this is where the car is going to be built. We've got some guys standing around, not doing much. They can't do anything at the moment because we have got no resources, no of the parts, essentially, that we need to build. To do that, we have to go to a conveyor. So where it came in, we bring it out from... oh, God, can we bring that out in a straight line, please? Can we bring you over there? There we go. And then conveyor it into there. Now, there we go. Look at all the little parts. All the little parts are coming rushing in. There's axles and there's bits of bodywork and bits of suspension. That looks like a fuel tank is in the mix. Maybe some drive shafts have all turned up. I think if we click somewhere around, there we go. It'll tell you what you've got in your stockpile. So undercarriage, fuel tank, drive shaft, and axle. 6 axles at the moment, and it will gradually bring stuff. As far as I can tell, it will kind of automatically bring in the bits and pieces that you need. And here you can upgrade stuff as you get things unlocked. Can we? Oh, we can change. Okay, we're building a compact car at the moment. I forgot to look at all of this. Building a compact car for the moment. Right, so that is actually the chassis all built while I've been waffling away. So that's the chassis done. We can then move it on to the body fitting area. Now I'm gonna leave a little bit of space. I could just plonk it down straight there. I'm gonna leave a little bit of space because we might want to reroute cars depending on kind of like efficiency and so on. So we will just stick that there, and then we will go and get a conveyor. That will be needed then to link up all the vehicles, and then of course our chassis. The basis of our car has now headed off to the next booth. The next bit is going to need a conveyor, so we're going to bring this along. Now, it's typically in the slightly wrong place, so we'll conveyor parts over there. Thankfully, the conveyor is all very efficient, so it will route parts the right way. You don't have to worry about junctions and so on. So here, it will route the bits that it needs over here. What do we got? We got, I spy, that's kind of like the entire frame of the car. I spy some wings, and that looks like a boot, and that looks like a bonnet, and some doors have arrived as well. So then those robots over there will get to work. I actually really like that these conveyors, you can build them across anything that you want. You can build these across like the areas. Makes it very nice and easy to negotiate around the kind of factory. If you want to go and build some really complicated mess of a factory, you can go for it. Is that struggling with resources? It looks like it might be. Can I upgrade the resource importer? I don't think I can at the moment. Okay, we're not importing enough to. I haven't experimented with this. Don't know what I'm doing with all of that. Oopsie, maybe let's not faff around over there. Ignore that. Oh, bloody hell, we're making more chassis than we are bodies. Okay, we might have to worry about that in a minute. I'm not doing this massively efficiently at the moment just because I'm showing stuff off. Right, so the body work is almost done. We will then move it on to paint. There will be a conveyor to drag the car into the paint shop. The paint is also going to need a sort of, what's it called? I remember names and stuff. Actually, what I might do is if we bring that across here, it's a little bit more expensive to do it this way, but it's to try and stop. I don't know if, I don't know how it works. To try and stop there being like a queue of parts. Hopefully, a little bit stop there being a queue of parts with, you know, if we need to get some paint and we need to get some doors and so on, rather than having to have the paint mixing with them. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I'm kind of just experimenting at the moment with little bits and pieces. So they're off painting that car. Someone's ordered that car in... Actually, no one's ordered the cars yet. I'll explain how I know that in a minute. The factory has decided, right, that one there's going to be a grey car. So that's painting. Then off to engines. We will fit those. Looks like we're fitting V8s. Are we making V8 hatchbacks? That is brilliant. I am very pleased. I am very pleased indeed that FailRace Industries are making V8 hatchbacks. That is the way to go. Now, you've got no route for the stockpile, so we will get our little conveyor. You can whiz over this way. Dump some parts down there, so you will bring in, or maybe that's just R&D and messing around with. No, it definitely looks like we've only got V8s. Are you bringing? Yeah, look at that. They're bringing in V8s. They're bringing in radiators. They're bringing in exhaust. I don't quite know tyres are in the fit engine part, and wheels and tyres and brakes and so on. But never mind. That's kind of fit mechanical bits. Oh bloody hell! We're almost at the exit place. Okay, we've got a huge train of cars. Okay, we might need to do something around there. Oh, they've painted it orange. FailRace Industry robots are doing a good job. Well done. I thought it was grey, but that's just it. That's the colour it's come in off the body workshop. Fantastic. So that one there's now doing its job over there. Then we need to fit engines. Then we need to fit some accessories. We will spin that around. Spin stuff around with the middle scroll wheel click. There we go. That's what we're going for. I know computery mousey terms, honestly. Stick this one in. As you go through, you'll notice that these have got all of little drop-down menus. This is all stuff that you can research to, I think fit fancier parts, essentially. I mean, I would imagine exhaust is kind of essential to put on a car to begin with. I think this is the means to upgrade them, but we might find out in this video. I doubt it, but we never know. I may come back to this game, actually. I quite like something different with cars. It's something different with cars, and that's always good. That was accessory. So then we've got to fit electrics. We are right by the... Oh, there's no conveyor here. If we then just run that along and go across, then we will fit... Oh, it's getting a little bit tight on space. If we then stick that facing that way... Okay, we're going to have to wiggle the conveyor around a little bit here. That's fine. We can do that. And drag that over there. Right, so that's now fitting some... We're fitting an air horn to... Or it's not even really an air horn, it's more of a megaphone to our V8 hatchback. I'm cool with that, you know what, go for it, guys. So that was electrics done. Electrics doesn't have a conveyor to it, which we will now go and fit. Then we've got to go quality check, which we can just dump in there for now. And then we will conveyor over to that. Conveyored up. And finally, export. So we have just about actually worked this to the window pretty neatly. I would say I've done a half decent job here of not wasting too much space on that production line. It's pretty neat. We don't waste too long on the cars going around on conveyors. That's into quality control. I don't know how long. If we click on, there we go. We're gonna go to that. There we go. Right, it's just gone through the quality assessment. It is apparently all going to be okay, as it's now off to the export. It's now waiting to be sold. It takes a little bit of time for the cars to sell. I think we're making 16,000. Oh, it's gone. Our first vehicle, the first FailRace Industries car, has gone. Look at the mighty wing it has as well. I like that. I like that. It is orange, it has a mighty wing, and it's a V8 hatchback. I don't know what more you could possibly want from a car. It was 16,000. Now, we can choose to increase the price of each car. It means that we will make more money on the vehicle, but it takes them longer to sell them. It's not a case of actually, I don't know, if we increase it too much, it might take forever to sell. But if we increase the cost of the car, so there we go, increase it to 18,500. So this next red one is going to take a little bit longer to sell, but that doesn't really matter because we haven't got a backlog of cars. In fact, it's taken them a long old time to get over here. That will then do its thing, and that was off. Made us a decent amount of money. In fact, we will. We want to go. I remember what I'm doing. Sorry, it's still quite new. So we have 18,500. So whoever got the first one made had an absolute bargain. So if we then put it up to $20,000. We're going to, in fact, we've still got, still taking forever back here. Where's the backlog at? Oh, Christ. Okay, so there's kind of a little, I think the backlog might actually be resources in some ways. Are we struggling with getting the parts in? Possibly. We've got, we're making chassis a lot. We're making an awful lot of chassis. I don't know if, can we... I don't know how this works. So we've got another car sold for 20,000. I like how, without me telling it, it is stuck into orange and sort of already orangey theme for the cars so far. That one there's a blue. That one there's ruined the fun. We need more parts. We need more. That looks very much. So I was looking at the steering wheel. It kind of looks like the old Microsoft racing wheels. Anyone that remembers those that came out with the initial launch of the 360. Yeah, it looks a lot like them. So we've got a big old backlog. I think partly because we're running out of parts over here. We're not. I don't know if we can import stuff faster. What we're going to try and do, I'm going to try and import stuff faster, is have a second resource importer. We can stick that in there. Now, if we conveyor this up, is this going to confuse the crap out of everything? Maybe. I don't know. Let's give it a try and see if that one there will import some parts for us. I don't know whether it'll like having bits going in the other direction. The fact that it's not pulling anything in suggests that it might not be too happy with that one. Let's speed some time up. Let's whiz through the clock a little bit. Get some more vehicles on the go. We are... Alright, to be fair, we just spent a whole bunch of money on a new importer and some new... Oh, that car's gone. Importer, some new various bits and pieces. So that might have taken up some of our money. Yeah, we don't actually really seem to be importing enough bits and pieces. Can we? So what if we were to... Ah, okay, so we can tell it... Oh, okay, right, that's cool. So we can tell it to import. I don't know if we're actually having to spend money on the parts that are coming in. Don't quite know how that works. So if we say door panels, if we try and have 20 in stock, I don't really know. I don't know if door panels are the things that are hindering us. It's definitely... Oh, there goes some of the door panels. They're all whizzing their way into this stock. It's the bodywork parts that are the difficult one. Maybe if we go for front bumper, let's try and get some front bumpers in. We will get 16 of them. I don't know if we've got how much. I don't know how much this could hold. We're just gonna guess for it. Let's get some front arches as well. Oh no, we're full. Okay, maybe we'll chuck some of that down a little bit. Maybe we'll just kind of have like 5 in stock permanently. So they have 5 of them as well, and then add an item. And then we wanted hoods. Sure, we'll go for an extra 5 of them. Just chucking stuff in now, and then we want... I don't know quite what else. We don't want panoramic sunroof or anything like that. We're gradually starting to make a little bit of money. We're gradually starting to make a little teensy-weensy bit of money. This is not seeming to do... Oh, Rival companies have researched a heater tech. Oh, God, no. Not the dastardly heaters. God, what were we doing with our cars? The FailRace industries are focused on big engine, little car over going for heaters. I'm not sure we're going to be able to sell our cars for 20,000 anymore. We'll see. Oh, God, rival tech, keyless entry as well. We need to get on this. We need to get on this immediately. Research office. Yes, we want you. We'll stick you down here. There we go. By our useless importer. Right, so we just built a research department. We can mess around with some research. I haven't actually done this yet, so let's go and find out. We can go for accessory specialization, body specialization. Can we speed up body installation? Don't know. Doesn't look like it. Chassis specialization, engines. Shall we go for fast cars? Always a good one. Robots. Yes, more robots. That's always an improved one. We can go. Okay. So let's go improved in efficiency. Yes, let's go for that. I don't know how long any of this takes. We gain a long time. We gain 0.13 per minute. Okay, if we speed up time though, that's okay. It's like a minute. It's a minute game, inbuilt game clock time, so we speed that up and that'll figure it out. God, oh, they've got power steering as well. I'm just trying to make our cars build more of the cars. Now, what we can do here is, you see the backlog that we've got going on is based around the body fitting. It takes a long time. There's lots of parts to do for the body fitting. So, what I'm going to do is, oopsie, that's the wrong way. I'll eventually remember there's middle click to rotate stuff. For some reason, my brain really struggles to deal with that. We will go and give ourselves a new area. So that's got an imported all of the new stuff. Now, what we will do is if we drag this up here, that now gives us a second station for fitting the bodywork. So the next car that rolls off the chassis line, it's already whizzed off its way up there, will now go over into that part. I don't know how our import situation is going. It seems to be alright at the moment. Brakes are coming in the way. I haven't figured out what on earth this little battery symbol means. Anyone wondering that? I just happened to notice while I was looking up over this corner of the screen. I don't quite know what that means. I'm at 0 of many, but it doesn't seem to be stopping me from doing anything. It's a thing, apparently. Oh god, they're researching sunroofs, and I'm busy trying to research importers. Yes, it is importers. Never mind. We're almost done. We're almost done. We haven't got any problem with our cars at the moment. We are very, very nearly out of money. Expenses are okay. So we do have to pay for the raw materials, but it's not really a huge problem. We can import stuff from places. That's buggered off. Prices of prices of various bits and pieces. They all change around. There's a lot of. A lot of detail. A lot of detail is going on here. So we did. Oh no, sorry. We improved efficiency. So we want to now faster resource imports. I think we want to focus on possibly. I'm not even sure. Maybe we want to have faster conveyors to get bits around quicker, because that's now fitting its engine. I don't know if that seems to be doing its job. It's doing its job relatively well. I don't know how long it's actually taking us to get cars through. Let's go and faster. Boost up the speed of overhead resources. That's perhaps what we want. Yes. Let's go and do that. 750. It's going to take us a little bit longer to get that done. But if we can get those around quicker, that'll be good in terms of money. Now, now we have got the cars are being built faster. We've got lots of cars now on the conveyor for body work. Have we got enough money to build a second paint booth? How much are paint booths? 50,000. Yeah, we have enough money for a second paint booth. So let's get that in here. We've got a conveyor on the go. That can run into there. Conveyors are a little bit expensive. Now, I have no doubt that we're going to get to the point where we'll just basically double up on everything. I think the engine is engine gets installed a lot quicker than the cars get painted. It's just to slow down time. So that takes 23 game minutes. That takes 34 minutes. Okay, so it is a little bit quicker. It's a little bit quicker on the old engine fitting than the accessories. Is only 14 minutes. Electrics is only 2 minutes. It's like one bit. There's one wire. That's all we have in our car. We're behind on tech already. We have one wire in our vehicle that needs to be sorted. And then we have got quality control. I don't know if we can. Quality control takes 5 minutes. I think there is a way that we can improve quality control, so it'll take longer, but the cars will be better quality. I don't remember where. I think I've seen that as a thing, but I don't remember where I saw it. Well done, me. Right, so we've now got nothing in accessories. We've got something on the go into the engines. Right, we are... Wait, look how many chassis we've got going. We could really do... We could almost do with another... Like, we make chassis so quickly. We could do with another body... Okay, let's have a look. How are we doing on money? So if we did another fit... Oh, the body's really expensive. The body is by far and away the most expensive bloody part. Is there a way to speed this up? Is there a way to speed this up? Wait, okay, so it is running 88% of the time. That's not too shabby, really, is it? I'm okay with that. It's now averaged itself back up to almost... Yeah, okay, so it's not racing for resources too much. We have slightly solved our resource issues to an extent with that. I'm not sure if I'm using the stockpile right. I'm not 100% convinced on that, but there we go. Oh, we've got a Greek... Oh, look, we've actually got a queue at the engine bay. It is the first queue at the engine bay. Oh, someone else has got central locking, and we're still busy faffing around. I'm not sure this was perhaps the right route to go. It might be better off adding more stuff to our car. Because I'm not convinced. We kind of fixed our initial problems slightly on the old supply front. We do seem to have fixed that. Oh, we got that. Oh, some more orange cars. Now we're starting to get a queue at the engine bay. So if we then go grab another one of these... oh, I didn't actually look how much it cost. Fit engine, 109,000. This is about the last thing that we can do before we go broke. Stick that into there. I want as little time wasted. I want as little time wasted as possible when it comes to trying to get these cars out the door. I don't know if we can skip quality control and just ship the vehicle out. Not that it doesn't really matter. We can probably hawk up our prices a little bit. Oh, we can research some various bits and pieces. Or when we have researched them, we can then go buy them. What was the thing that we researched? We researched improved efficiency. I don't know what area. Oh, actually, let's just... Okay, I'm checking things. We're learning as we go. Where is our big bottleneck at the moment? Oh, Christ. We've cocked up. We need resource... No, not importer, conveyor. My bad. We didn't give our second engine place anywhere to send stuff to... we can't improve efficiency on them. What, if anything, can we improve efficiency on? Don't know. I'm not actually sure on that. I don't know if it was just like a general overall efficiency improvement. Well, our FailRace Industries is liking their orange cars, which is always good. We've got oh, that was that was an impressive drift into position right there from our V8 hatchback. They're now busy fitting the accessories. I'm not really sure windscreen counts as accessories. That's kind of quite a significant part, I would say, of the vehicle. Although I guess almost all of the bits in there, like, you know, headlights are kind of important. Seats. Accessories to me would be like extra, like sat nav and that kind of thing on the vehicle, not a seat. A seat is kind of a necessity on a car. It's yeah. I guess you can technically drive them without a seat. It's just not very easy to do. We're not doing too badly over here. We've got a little bit of a bottleneck now going on with the accessories. So if we've got enough money, maybe we will go and get that. Oh, Christ. Now that can work, actually. We stick that up there, and then if we conveyor up that way, and then we can conveyor that way. There we go. We're still all in check, and then we will only have to do one of them as well, so nice and cheap. We have got our second importer working as well. That's brilliant. So that's sending stuff to... That's kind of importing our accessory bits and the electrical bits when needed. I think the other importer's dealing with the stuff up the top here. Okay. Our factory is running nice and smoothly, I reckon, at the moment. That car there is... I love the way when I've got it on super speed, the cars are just drifting their way through the factory, through some of these corners. That one there didn't. Now look at him go. He did slightly, as the game's trying to decide its way to go. Oh, have we actually finally got... okay, we've got boost speed over there. I don't know if this is costing us money or whether this... I think it's just research points. It's not actually costing us any money. Shall we go engine specialization? Let's go for it. Research some of that. We'll get an improved approved. I can't speak today. I can't normally, let's face it. Over there, maybe we can buy as well. Can we get another facilities? Well, we've got an advanced manufacturing. Haven't got any of that. So if we get another research office to stick that in the gap kind of here. How much were they? 49,000. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try and speed up our research. We'll have a big FailRace Industries here is finding better ways of rolling cars and apparently adding in some electrical gubbins. Right, we're almost getting to the point. We've not quite got a bottleneck in terms of selling our cars, but it's kind of quite perfect at the moment. That one there's off at $20,000. There we go. That is the start of the mighty FailRace Industries with their V8 hatchbacks. I really quite like this game. We've got a huge bottleneck guy. Like literally, one of these chassis manufacturers can produce so bloody many. Yeah, I really quite like this game. As I said, it's in early access. It is currently $12.99. There's various different sort of configurations of factory to start with and various different monies to begin with. You can completely set up like a custom factory, like custom level to begin with if you so wish. It's, yeah, something different. And for those of you that like me, who love trying to set up the most efficient factory possible, generally you do it in the most awkward and roundabout way. This has actually been fairly sensible for me, like all done in grids. I haven't got any silly weirdness going on around here, but it's just good fun, and it's something is nice and relaxing about watching all of these bits, all of these machines working together, doing what they should to get the cars out the door at the end of it. Yeah, it's really quite good. Huge amount of potential with this game. As I said, I believe it is in the Steam Greenlight program. I don't know if it has actually been greenlit as of yet. I have no doubt it will be at some point on Steam. As it is, you can get it on Good Old Games. We have got engine specialization unlocked. Yeah, I do highly recommend this one if you are into the kind of factory building, little bit of strategy, a little bit of money management, and getting lovely efficient production lines, or completely cocking it up. Who knows? That though is going to be it for me. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.